You speak on my seeds and me no speak English. So we gonna beef and keep on beefing unless you're gonna agree to meet with me in the flesh.
Alright, what's up, family? Welcome back to the basement, the original workout area where it all began. The basement stacked up full of Craigslist weightlifting equipment. If you guys want quality weightlifting equipment for dirt cheap, hit up Craigslist. I was able to buy benches, shoulder press sets for like 30 a pop. Some stuff I even got for free just from like retired powerlifters that are looking to get rid of their stuff. But anyway, did not feel like going to the gym today. It was raining, car had no gas in it. I don't mind the actual money it requires to fill up your tank, but I don't like the whole having to get out and pump gas thing. I'm lazy like that. So having the home gym was a beautiful thing. I'm only at my parents' house for maybe like another month or so. Once I finish paying for my place in Richmond, Virginia, I'll either end up going back there or getting a new place of my own up here in Rhode Island. Anyway, today is push day, chest, a little bit of shoulders, and tricep, and we switched it up, made it a little more intense. As you can see, I'm warming up, avidly warming up actually. I started off with 20-pound dumbbells, then I think I had like 30, 35-pound dumbbells. Just doing sets of like 12, 15, not even really counting how many sets I'm doing, but really just trying to work the joints on sets like this with 20, 30-pound dumbbells. I'm not really trying to warm up the muscles too much. I mean, yes, you are loosening up the muscles, you're getting blood into them, but it's really more for the joints, trying to lower the weights down nice and low to my chest, stretch out the tendons, get the joints really well lubricated. And you'll notice that in my light sets, if you go back to when I was doing that first set of 20s, I was actually switching my stance up a little bit. I keep my arms flared outward, do maybe like halfway down, then I'd drop my elbows down lower, go all the way down. I'd switch up the stance to really kind of work all angles of the joints, work all tendons, really just lubricate the joints, especially the rotator cuffs, and just get everything nice and lubricated. And in between, I did not have my stretchy band today that I usually use, so I was using the belt, which is not the best thing in the world, but I kind of tried to mimic the bar, the stick you would normally use with the belt, and just doing some rotator cuff warm-up exercises with that in between my light dumbbell sets. So for working sets, as you can see, we're doing 80-pound dumbbells. This set here, I believe, was my second set, and it was the only set that I had my feet up because this bench is very shallow, so it's really easy to start sliding on it. Putting your feet up kind of stops you from doing that, but for the rest of the sets, I went back to planting my feet like you should. 80-pound dumbbells, we're doing sets of 12, which is what I consider high reps. And I was doing 5 sets of 12. And as you can see, using slow and controlled motion, slow negatives. This is actually my last set, and it was starting to get really painful. And I was still trying to keep it nice and slow. 5 sets, grueling 12 reps, 80-pound dumbbells on incline dumbbell press. Destroys that upper chest. After that, we moved on to flat bench press. I love the decline. Decline is shown to activate more pectoral fibers. Plenty of people love flat bench press. It's really all depending on your build. Your actual frame is what's going to determine how effective the bench press is for you. I know plenty of people that get amazing results off bench pressing, flat bench pressing. People like me, narrow shoulders, long arms, in comparison to my body and a short torso, flat press doesn't do much for my chest. I mean, Ice Cream Fitness and I have had the discussion on videos. You guys have seen it. He said, you know, hit the powerlifting technique and you'll definitely hit your chest. And I'm not arguing with that. Flat bench definitely does hit the chest. I feel it in my chest. It works for my chest, but I still stand by the fact that decline gets me best results. That's just my build personally. But we actually got rid of my decline bench recently. So we're doing flat. And today we began with high rep sets of 12 on 225, did 2 or 3 of those, and then pyramided up to 275, did a couple of sets of 275, and ended up getting really low in repetition, down to about 4 reps by the end of it. Because at this point, you're really well fatigued, you're pre-exhausted. The 5 sets of 12 for incline dumbbells is a much higher rep scheme than I'm used to. And actually, the first couple of sets of 12 on the flat bench are also higher than I'm used to. My normal push regimen calls for sets of 6 reps usually, so it's a little bit of a shock, and that's kind of why I chose to do it today. Switch it up, give myself a little bit of a challenge, and I loved it. As you can see, even on 275, I was trying to keep the reps slow and controlled. My old wrestling coach always used to tell me four clean, solid reps, 4 quality reps is better than 6 sloppy reps. It's more effective, saves you. After this, we moved to 5 more sets of standing overhead press. Strict form, flex the glutes, keep the back straight. I bring the bar a few inches above my chest. Some people bring it right down to the chest. That just hurts my shoulders too much. And make sure you lock out the bar above your head. Full extension over your head is going to activate all 3 heads of the delts amazingly. If you keep the bar in front of your forehead too much, it's going to be just front delts, and it's going to put some strain in your joints. So keep the bar over the center of your body. After 5 sets of 12 with a fairly light weight, because I didn't have a rack to lift off of, so I had to clean it up every single time, so I kept it a little bit light, we moved on to pec decks. Basically pec flies. If you have access to a pec deck machine, what I do is I actually extend my arms and put the paddings in the crease of my elbow. Definitely mimics like a dumbbell fly motion. Just did 3 sets, 12 to 15 reps. That finished it off for chest and shoulders. Then we moved on to triceps. Dips are one of the best exercises overall. They're not only great for your triceps, but they're great for your chest as well. If you really want to target your chest with dips, make sure you flare your elbows outward towards the sides of you more. As you can see there, I have my elbows pinned in close against my sides to really target the triceps. The further out they are, the more they hit the chest. But of course, it's going to work the chest a little bit anyway. It's a nice little burnout for the chest and an amazing workout for the triceps. 5 sets, 15 reps. And then we finish it off with 5 more sets of about 10 reps. Single arm dumbbell extensions using, I think it was 30-pound dumbbells. That's it, guys. Subscribe now. This is the home gym. This is push day number 1, but it was definitely a switch up. Pretty hard mix. Like the video, comment, subscribe. Later. Facebook.